All right, good morning, guys. Thanks for watching again. It is a whole 31 degrees out here in Hidden Night, North Carolina. I'm stopped here at the Yellow Deli. It is a big old building with a big shop next to it, and they call it Trio Square. But for lack of a better term, this place is actually run by a cult called the 12 Tribes. They're Appalachian Mountains area. There's over 3,000 people still a part of this cult to this day. They're based here on the East Coast, all the way up the Appalachian Mountains. Their home office is here in Hidden Night. And they just live communal living. All these people, that person you just saw walk past there is a part of it. They don't make any money for anything they do. Everything goes back to the religion, to the cult, to the commune. So they make all their decisions on what they can buy, what they can wear, who can they talk to. It's a real wild cult. I actually ended up eating here on accident one time with my kids. We were over here doing some gem mining. I didn't even know this place existed. And I said to somebody else, I said, hey, this real funky place called the Yellow Deli. It wasn't very good, but it's huge. How did they keep it open? And they said, oh, that's a cult. Learn something new every day. That's not where we're going to be eating lunch today, so no worries there. We're not going to eat lunch there today. We are going to go up here and find something in Wilkesboro to eat lunch at. It's going to be pretty good, hopefully. I got a place I like to go. So hopefully y'all are with me, and hopefully I can stay warm because it is super chilly out here. I'll talk a little bit more about gear later on. So I was just thinking a wild thought as I was getting out of Hidden Night here. I thought, you know, a lot of times you go on the Appalachian Trail or you go hiking or go camping with a buddy and you say, what if there's a crazy cult out here that's going to try to recruit us or who knows what? No, they exist. In the middle of nowhere. We're in Hidden Night, North Carolina, the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And yeah, there's cults out here. It's wild. I think, yeah, that's where they stay. There's the Community Conference Center. That's all 12 Tribes property. So it's a real interesting story, though. Started in 1972 in Tennessee. Just a quiet little town. You wouldn't expect anything. The guy that originally founded the town of Hidden Night, he was here looking for gemstones. There was a big rush in the 1920s on gemstones, and he started a bunch of gem mines here. You can still go to one of them. You can do some gem mining. I've taken my kids before to do that. It's a lot of fun. You enjoy that kind of stuff. If you don't, that's okay too. Got some feedback on one of my last videos that people don't want a whole lot of music, so I'm going to try to avoid the music on this video. And some really good pointers on just riding. And some people have messaged me and other forums that, hey, work on this, work on that. I'm going to try to get better. This is my first bike I've ever owned personally. I've ridden dirt bikes of friends, and I rode my dad's motorcycle that he had a long time ago. It was a little Yamaha V-Star. But when I started looking at what I wanted something that wasn't so powerful it would get away from me, but something that I could kind of do everything on. I could do some touring, I could do some off-road. I could, you know, just go have fun on it. And I found that in the KLR. Now granted, it has plenty of shortcomings. I heard one reviewer describe it as a 7 at everything and a 10 at nothing, and I think that describes it the best. Because it's not super fast. It's not going to get any knots in your stomach or anything. It's not super off-road capable. In fact, there's other options that are better. But I definitely wanted something that, if I was going to drop it, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. And the amount that I paid for the KLR was just that. It was something that if I dropped it, it wasn't going to hurt my feelings too much. So Really is what led me in this direction. And there I am. I'm always reaching for a 6th gear that doesn't exist. That is one thing I wish you had. I wish you had a 6th gear. Because it's just weird sometimes where it feels like it should have one and it just doesn't. There's not one that is available to you. Okay, so we were able to find a nice little dirt road here, obviously, that shoots straight off of a little 2-lane road that we've been having some fun driving down. This is really the great part of having an adventure or dual sport bike or a, you know, middleweight adventure bike, whatever you want to call it, really. Anything with some high ground clearance and some different set of tires is... You can go find roads like this and just say, hey, where's it go? I'm taking a huge detour, like I'm nowhere close to where I want to go for lunch right now. And it's already 11:30, so we'll see. We'll see if it ends up being a lunch or a really late lunch. It depends on what cool roads we find. But we're gonna take this down. I don't have any GPS set. I don't even know if I'll have service by the time I get to the end of this. But it's gonna be pretty cool, so hopes and dreams, right? I do have a very road biased set of tires. It's Shinko 705s. I really wanted the Dunlop Trail Max Missions. They were not in stock anywhere, and they have a much longer life than these tires do. But I was unable to find them in stock at the time I was looking for tires, and I ended up going with these because they were really good value. I could basically buy 2 sets of these for what I can buy one of the Dunlops. I don't know where this road goes. I don't know if it gets narrower. I don't know if it turns paved at some point. I just saw it. I said, hey, that heads in the general direction of Wilkesboro. We're gonna jump on it and see where it goes. So I turned off my GPS that was leading me in the right direction in order to chase this. So I don't know how long we'll be on this road. There's some Jeeps out here. I think I'm close to a off-road park, and there's Brushy Mountain off-road parks up here. I don't know if I'll ever end up taking the bike to anything like that, but this is kind of exactly the type of stuff I wanted to be able to do on the KLR. This type of sandy, gravelly road where you just got to kind of let everything float underneath you. Just a nice place to be. You're not going to win any speed races in a KLR. In fact, I need to drop a gear right now. Go uphill. KLR doesn't like hills. Also hoping to maybe go over 4,000 miles today on it, so I'm really stoked about that. That's kind of cool. Roads like this will test your Loctite job. They'll really test if you put Loctite on everything or not. When you get a KLR, first thing you got to do is go back and Loctite everything. At some point in time, I'm going to start going over all the mods that I've done on the KLR. And I've gone through bottles of Loctite in order to put all the mods on and make sure that nothing's going to wiggle off or rattle off. Just because they are known for being very vibey. And I'm not going to say that that's not true, because it's very true. Turn never gonna end? Okay. It is super late fall, and as you can see, everything is just dead, dormant, waiting on spring. It's also super cold. Well, I shouldn't say super cold because the gear I'm wearing is bad. Ooh, is that a road? Ah, man, I wonder if that's private property or if that's a road. I don't know. That would be cool, though. Okay, that's cool. I might come back to that. I might turn around over here just a second and come back to that. Getting narrower up here, and the sidewall is getting a little steeper. Somebody's throwing some trash out. That's always nice to do to the woods. Because I see purple marking up there, which means no trespassing. So that probably is private property back there. I don't want to go trespassing and then throw it up on the internet. That would be in poor taste. Looks like as much as we came uphill, we got to go downhill. I think we're going over some type of ridge line, which is cool. I'm not trying to win any awards for speed or anything today. I'm just trying to get out and have some fun, do some adventuring. Just like the channel says, it's Bob's day out, and I'm having a day out. Oh man, that looks cool. I bet that's private property though. But that is sick. Oh, really rocky all of a sudden. Okay. Alright, wasn't prepared for that. We made it, we survived. Probably need to loosen up my grip a little bit. Be okay. Just fine, just fine. Man, that road over there is just so tempting, but I don't know where we're at via property lines. I know that this had a real road sign on it, and that's about the end of my knowledge. So, trying not to go super fast because I can't see around these corners, and I'm kind of hugging this side a little bit, and I don't want to get surprised by a Jeep or a truck or something that I could become a hood ornament for. I want to make sure that I'm giving them space and they can give me space and we can just live the dream. And they've been cutting down a lot of woods back here. Oh, where am I at? What the heck is this? Oh, this is the road goes through it. Okay. Okay. Like serious logging operations going on back here. This is wild. Alright. Again, I mean, is that a ranger station or what is that? I don't think I'm in any type of national forest or anything like that. I just know I'm in the town or the area. I wouldn't call it town. I think calling it town's probably a little too generous. Of Vashti, North Carolina. V-A-S-H-T-I or Vashti. That's probably around here. That's probably how they pronounce it, Vashti. But there was a big sign that said the gateway to Vashti, and I was like, I don't know. I've lived here for 3 years and I've never heard of this, so. But I could just be ignorant, I've been known to be wrong before. Yeah, there's more no trespassing. I would say that other road was probably private property. As cool as it looked, I'd say it's private property. The government gonna come out here and make anything cool. I still don't know where this is going. I hope it pops out somewhere. It looked like for a brief moment that it might take me up over the Brushy Mountain area, but I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. Man, this gets very narrow. This is really, you're gonna have to find a spot to pass somebody if you're on this road. You're You're not gonna pass each other without being polite at this point. The problem is, on a motorcycle, you are always the one that has to be polite. You don't get a choice. Man, this is wild. I don't know. I don't know which way to go. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna consult the GPS if I have service out here. Okay, we're back. We're recording again. I consulted the all-knowing thing, found out it's only 34 degrees outside still. That's still a little nibby. But we are going to go left. It looks like if we took a right, that would take us right back to a paved road. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for the paved roads. Well, I mean, sometimes we are, but right now we're not. So I'm going to go this way. This is going to be a little bit more of a detour. It's going to take us a little further west than I want to go. But I've never done it. I want to see what it's all about. So let's go. I said I was going to talk a little bit about the gear I'm wearing, and really, this has made cold weather a breeze. Like, it's nothing for me to be riding right now. I'm wearing the Alpine Star Dry Star gloves, Alpine Star Dry Star jacket and pants with the thermal insulation still inside of it. I'm also wearing Alpine Star Corazol boots. Now, sounds like I'm a fanboy of Alpine Star. That's not the case. Where it really lands is Alpine Star has the level of quality and the price point I'm willing to pay. I'm not really willing to pay climb price points for their gear, even though they make amazing quality product. I'm not really willing to pay that. Man, what is this little... What the heck is going on up here? Am I going into somebody's yard? Oh no, this is a hairpin. Okay. Alright, good. We are still going forward. I was about to say, I thought Google Maps lied to me. But back to my Alpine Star. They really hit the price point that I needed. So like boots and all, and everything under $1,000, whole outfit. And really for the climb jacket you'd want, you're looking at $600-700 just for the jacket, not including the pants, not including everything else. I really like Revit's build quality. Man, this stuff just also got deep and really washy. I really like Revit's build quality and the look of their product. They do not make fat boy sizes. They make their version, their European version of fat boy sizes, but I tried their largest size on. It was like putting on a extra large here in the States. So yeah, I like the way they look, but I couldn't wear them because I have to lose weight to do it, which I probably should do anyway, but you know, neither here nor there. Oh man, we are going over the top of some type of little mountain or ridge line. Yeah, this is awesome. But no, this set I've got on right now has been incredibly comfortable. It's actually been a little extra warm. I had to stop, when I stopped at the Yellow Deli there, I had to stop and actually take off a shirt that was on over my base layer because I was getting a little too warm. And do I want to go on Brushy Lane? Nah, that's paved. We're not going that way. We're going this way. Yeah, that's a pretty little house. I wouldn't mind that, would you? Pretty little farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. I mean, legitimately in the middle of nowhere. This is second and third year land over here. I'm sure somebody will run down this road and really tear it up, but that ain't me. Man, that's cool. I kind of like those. I don't know if those are cattails or some type of grass. Somebody that's out there, that's, what they call them, botanists. Tell me what those are, because I have no clue what those are. Those are cool though. They're pretty, just on the ridgeline of that. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm up here with the leaves off. Look at that out there. Oh wow, I wonder if I'm gonna get to a point where there's a cutoff where you really see it. That'll be awesome. All right, up this hill again. Is there any clear cuts up here? Woo-hoo-hoo. A little loose there. Oh man. This is going to be a longer than expected video. I try to keep my videos like below 10 minutes. And I think that's what the attention span is, but I think this one's going to be interesting enough to take a little more time on it for sure. Oh. Road twister on there. Man, yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Would have been cool to be up here a few weeks ago when the leaves were still on. Might come back up here in the spring, but that's very cool. Look at that. Big old valley. That's very neat. Okay. Let's keep going here. No guardrails. Why would we? That'd be crazy. I'm still trying to figure out microphone setup. I got the media mod for the GoPro. I'm hoping this catches it really well. But the media mod, you can set the microphone to hear it from either behind or forward. I've got it set from behind right now, so I'm hoping it's limiting the wind noise. You're able to hear the motor, able to hear me talking. Look, here we are, we're pavement bound. Oh man, pretty road though. Not the worst thing that could happen. Still climbing though. We're still going up in elevation, so it doesn't feel like this kind of elevation climb when you take the main roads to Wilkesboro. But I guess it's real. I mean, I might go down as much as I come up. It's probably the case. Oh, that's pretty. All right, so Google took me through what it believed was a road. It ended up being a 2-track that just dumps you out into an orchard, into a farm. And then I ran into these guys over here that are mowing. I tried to talk to them and they said, no English. So, no English, but there is a road back up here I can get back onto. And it looks like Google knows where it's at now. Really super pretty area though. Ooh, how's this turn? Oh man, that's pretty. That's super cool. Be keep going here. Tighter than what I thought it was going to be. We're definitely losing elevation now. Oh man. That had the potential, if it was wet outside, to be dangerous. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Man, that's pretty. Wow, look at that house. Wow. Can't hate them for building with that kind of view. Even the other side ain't bad. We're on top of the spine of Brush Mountain right now. Oh, they're all boarded. Oh, they had a fire. Oh no. Oh wow. That's cool. Now, that sun feels nice and warm right now. It's got to be back in the 40s at this point, because I feel much warm. I'm almost feeling too warm in certain areas at this point. Might be because I'm not driving fast enough, you could say. And that's pretty. Eyes on the road, Bob. steeper than what I remembered. There we go. Man, this is perfect conditions. I wish it was a little warmer, but great conditions to be out riding today. Hey, so you know what that means? That means if it's great conditions to ride today, you guys are coming along with me and you've been here this long, you need to go ahead and like, share, subscribe, do all the good things, feed the algorithm monster, and help me grow a little bit. It'd be awesome. I appreciate you guys. fact that you've been with me this long is incredible. All right, so we just got done eating at Dom's Pizzeria and Bakery, or Bakery and Pizzeria, whichever you want to call it. It was delicious. We had the chicken bacon ranch sandwich. It was everything you'd want it to be. Simple, warm, filling. So all the right adjectives. But we're gonna head out. We're gonna go ride through downtown here in just a second. It's funny, they got Wilkes Hardware Company. This is the birthplace of Lowe's Hardware, even though that's not what Wilkesboro is known for. Wilkesboro is actually known as the birthplace of moonshine. So of all the things for your city to be known for, that's theirs. There's supposedly a big distillery somewhere in here that is in Wilkesboro. But in the 2020 census, they only had 3,600 people that lived here. And so that makes me think that a lot of people just live outside the city but come here and work and enjoy their time. It's not a big town, it's a super quaint little town. They do a huge apple festival every year. Brought my wife and my kids up here this year for it, and you could not move. There were so many people. All these city blocks, these two streets here and the street down below us was all just absolutely covered up with vendors and booths and food, to the point that you could not move around the city at all. And there were so many people here, you really couldn't move around. It was wild, but super nice little town, very quaint. I think quaint's probably the wrong word, but I don't have a better word for it. Not very. All right, we're getting through downtown Wilkesboro here, and we are headed to the house. Hope you guys enjoyed this ride. I think it was a lot of fun for me at least. Trying to stay warm while also just trying to find my way here. Taking that pretty interesting detour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope again you hit that like, share, subscribe button. All those things are helpful. And you all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.